So just a little story. The other day I was really fortunate enough to get into Saturday Night Live, one of my favourite shows. It was kind of involved queuing off 13 hours in the rain and cold, but it was worth it. But what was quite special about the night was actually two people and their just sheer humanity and kindness is the reason I could get there. Around 5 AM in the wait, when we were all freezing our tits off, a man named David came up in a van, and it was a van sponsored by Cancer Foundation. So David used to be a toy designer. He actually designed the game Catchphrase, which is really cool, and other games, Bop It, as well as working for Hasbro, and he was just a lovely guy. He's been doing it, but after a bout of cancer, he actually started working for this foundation, and what he does, he goes to all these shows where people are queuing up, and he distributes sort of free tea, free coffee, some food and stuff too. And I mean, I know if anyone's been there at 5 AM and you're freezing, it was probably one of the nice things, and it really got a lot of us through that line. And then, in order to get into SNL, you come later, and I get there at sort of 10 to 7. The time on the ticket says exactly 7. And I get there 5 minutes before I meant to, and they say, if you come in with that backpack, you're not going to be let in. And there's nowhere to keep it in here, so either you find it, get rid of it, put it in a locker, or you don't come in. For those of you that know me, SNL is like my favourite show, so this would have been literally like a dream on the other side. And I'm panicking now, because I hadn't expected this. There's nowhere to put a backpack in New York. And I started running around outside. I'd been in a Starbucks earlier, so I run into the Starbucks and I say, hey, can I keep this backpack here? And they go, no. Which is like, it's understandable. The stranger, possibly of my ethnicity too, walks in and says, can you hold my backpack? I'll be back in a couple hours. And they go, no, I don't blame them. Did it suck? Sure. So I start asking stall owners outside 30 Rock. The first guy wasn't even there for very long. Second guy, same thing. Both already hesitant. And the third guy, a man named Nazrul, he said, sure. And I was like, look at my bag. There's nothing suspicious or anything. And he was like, it's fine, don't worry. I said, look, I'll come back. I'll give you some money for your troubles. Like, I really appreciate this. It's one of the nice things done. And he keeps my bag for me. And I can go in, and luckily I get into SNL too. And I come out. I told him 9 o'clock. I didn't realize, but actually the show's going till 10:15. So I'm suddenly panicking. I'm thinking, if I come back, he might have left my bag on the floor. He might have driven away with it. I mean, there wasn't much in there, but it was useful stuff. So I come out at 10:15. I call him. I took his number, and he goes, hey man, I'm still here. I was like, what? He goes, yeah. So I get there, and he's actually kept my bag for me. He's packed up his whole stall, and he's still there with my bag. And I say to him, look man, this is literally the nicest thing anyone's done for me. This is like just amazing. And I say, can I buy a picture of yours? Because he sells like, pictures and stuff. And I was like, look, because he already wasn't taking my money. So I said, look, here's $20. It was a $10 picture. And I'm like, just keep the change. And he goes, no, I don't want it. He gives me the change back too, like some sort of guardian angel. And so between the two of these people, they kind of made one of my like wishes come true, as it were. I know it sounds tacky, but I was sort of walking away at the end of the day thinking, honestly, if it hadn't been for those two people and just their sheer kindness, I wouldn't have been able to have one of what might be one of my favorite memories for my lifetime. And I was just thinking that I got very lucky, and these two people, really, it was just out of sheer goodwill. There's nothing in it for either of them, and they really helped me out. And I got thinking that coupled with a lot of these posts, you might have been seeing a lot of these mental health posts on Facebook recently. And I was just thinking that it really makes a big difference to be good people. So that's what this post is about. Be good people. Anything from sort of giving a cold person a hot drink to telling someone that you're close with that you're there for them. You don't know where it'll go, where that kindness will go, and how profound an effect it might have on somebody. So that was just this message. For anybody that's interested or has made it through the 4 minutes and 45, it's a bit long. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to share that story and let people know that that's what's on my mind lately. So be decent, be kind. It has reverberations that we can't possibly predict. So yeah, I don't know how to end this. Peace.